Hi, this is Lauren in VoiceOver Land. Welcome to the video. I forgot that my time lapse does not have audio recording. So basically what I'm doing here is I couldn't find cubed ham, which is what the recipe called for. So I got small ham slices, like breakfast type ham, and I cut it into cubes basically. Um, and then I shredded up some cheese and just really did all the prep work of making the quiche. If you don't want to watch the prep work, you can skip to, I think it's 4:30, 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and that should be right around where it changes to me getting everything ready. And well, I explain what I did in the previous as well. So yeah, today we're making a quiche, and it's not that hard actually. I thought it was going to be much harder. It's basically a pie shell and, you know, milk, eggs, cheese, some spices, mustard powder, which I was strangely obsessed with for some reason, and the ham. I'm definitely going to make another one in the future. I probably won't record it. I made it strictly to the recipe in this video just because it was my first time making it and I wanted it to come out really good. But I think... I'm sorry, that was a yawn. I think if I make it again, I'm definitely going to sub out the meat. And I'm probably going to put more of the spices and things in there, like the mustard powder, and because you couldn't really taste it in my opinion. There's also a spinach quiche that I want to make so bad. But it should have like a minute or two left of the time lapse, so I hope you have a good day. And I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks so much. Alrighty, so let me turn off the music. How do I do that? Yeah. So I did some prep with you'll have seen before. This is prep in time lapse because that took a while. So what I'm supposed to do next is toss the cheese. That's why I put the cheese in here. And then I was like, oh God, no, the cheese doesn't go in here. It goes on the plate. And I didn't need to measure the cheese because I had bought a block of cheese that was equivalent to the ounces of a cup and a half. So I stopped doing that too. So right now I am supposed to toss 1.5 cups of shredded Swiss cheese with 4 teaspoons of all-purpose flour. 4 teaspoons of flour with the grated cheese sprinkle mixture into the pie shell. Well, I don't have my pie shell out yet. So the pie shells that I got are just the Food Lion brand pie shells. And I was feeling lazy. I didn't want to make pie shells because I know how to make them. Because my grandparents and my mom taught me when I was a kid. We used to make 3 to 4, I feel like it was 3 to 4 pies every year. Between Christmas, New Year's, and Thanksgiving. I know, wrong order, but do I need to let this warm? Yep, bring crust to room temperature. Well, let's do something else then. We will get the cheese in the bowl with the flour. Here's my bowl. Ow, that burner's a little hot because the oven's on. Here's my cheese. It's gonna be so good, I hope. I hope I don't mess it up. As we on this channel know that I am good at doing. Teaspoons. Where's my teaspoons? Why can't I think of it? Teaspoon. Is that teaspoon or tablespoon? Teaspoon. So 4 of these. Yeah. I should have sifted it. Because I have a sifter. And it works great. I use it when I'm making pancakes. But like, when I was making cookies for Christmas, I didn't sift the sugar, so I ended up with a whole bunch of lumps that I had to break up while fighting peanut butter. And it just, ugh. It was worth it in the end, though. It was. I promise. Well, you'll have to ask Zach if it was worth it in the end. Because they were cookies for him. This flour spread out pretty quick. I mean, it does fall into all of the cracks in the hole and everything. I wonder why it has you do this. Because, like, normally you don't want a coating on cheese because you want it to, like, stick together and be gooey. You know, I don't know. But normally they have you do cornstarch anyway. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm getting cheese all over my stove. All right. In a medium bowl, combine eggs, milk, and then add salt and mustard powder, which I actually, if you saw in the store time lapse, I bought mustard powder. This is, honestly, it's weird to me, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes. I need a medium bowl. Have a medium bowl? The oven's preheated. I'm sure I do. Yeah, it's right there in the... How many cups of milk? 1 cup of milk and 3 eggs. Yeah. This should work. Famous last words. This should work. We'll do this instead. Okay, so it cut off right after my explanation of the fact that, or right before my explanation of the fact that I like to mix in the vessels that I'm measuring in, because my roommate has to do the dishes and I really can't because I have eczema on my hands. And I have all these dishes from baking, and then he has to do those dishes, and I'm like, I feel bad. So I do my best to make sure that I don't use every dish in the house. He also missed me plopping eggs in and having a conversation apparently with myself about the difference. There's got to be a conversion rate between large eggs, medium eggs, jumbo eggs, because the recipe that I have just says 3 eggs. It doesn't say what kind of eggs. So it I could have 3 ostrich eggs, you know? I think that's going to be too much milk. Because I think I put in 2 cups of milk instead of 1. And I've already mixed it up. Yay! We'll see how this goes. Maybe I can just add more egg. More egg, more spices. Yeah, let's try that. I keep checking to make sure it's recording because it just shut off on me. I think my phone might have gotten overheated. Oh no, it was 1 cup. Because it's not even 2 cups now. So it had to have been 1 cup. Okay. Okay. We got this. That. I need this for. Oh, this is going to be precarious. I'm really glad I'm doing this over the cutting board and not the actual stove. Look at that. Bloop. Alright, so that's the mustard powder. This is a huge container for that little bit of mustard powder. I'm just gonna have to make quiches more often, guys. So I was first introduced to quiches by my uncle. It was some holiday. We were all together and we were waiting, dinner was going to be ready later on, but for like a lunchtime type thing, he made like a veggie quiche or something like that. And it was so good. Oh my goodness. Then again, I was the kid who loved food. I mean, you could tell if you look at my videos where I actually show myself. I love food. I have always loved food. I will always love food. There are a lot of foods that I can't have, like ham. I'm not supposed to have ham. But this was the easiest recipe I could find for a quiche. And So I went with it. I think this is warm enough to be rolled out. If it cracks and I start crying, then, you know, I'll edit out that part of the video. One thing that I really wish we had around here was a plastic film recycling place, because like plastic like this, you can't recycle. It's considered food grade plastic. And it's not recyclable that I know. Yeah, it doesn't have a recycling symbol on it. It says on the package, we are committed to sustainability, but it doesn't tell you how to recycle it. It doesn't have a symbol on it. And when things like they don't have a symbol on them, you have to assume that they can't be recycled. And that really bothers me. Anyway, my environmentalist Nazi rant is over for now. All right. I know that these pie crusts are notorious for cracking, especially the store brand ones. Maybe I'll get lucky. Holy cow. Guys, it only cracked right on the end. See that? That's the only place it cracked. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. All right. Come on, Lauren. Let's focus. All right. Trimming. Man, this makes me wish I had one of those decorative, like, pie edgers, you know? You know what I'm talking about? They look like little, So I'm talking about those things that look like little spurs with a handle. And I'm sorry if anybody doesn't like the metal on metal sound. I'm just trying to trim right along the edge. Not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do, but that's what I feel like I remember doing as a kid. But it looks so good, guys. I know you can't see me trimming. Look at that. I trimmed all that off. What am I going to do with it now? Well, considering it has burnt food mixed into it, not much. Makes me sad. Okay, so what was I supposed to put down first? Sprinkle the cheese mixture into the pie shell. This is totally sprinkling, guys. I might have too much cheese. We're gonna take some of the cheese out. Alright, so there's the layer of cheese. Even it out just a little bit. Can you guys even see me? Yes. Well, now you can. Alright, and then sprinkle the ham, which I'm supposed to use all this ham, but I don't know. I really don't know. Well, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. I don't think we're getting a lot of egg and milk in here. If we do all this. Maybe we are. I don't know. I could be pleasantly surprised. There could be a whole, like, almost 2 cups worth of space. I could be pleasantly surprised. But I'm starting to think I'm not gonna be. Alright, let's get all this out of the way. I don't know why I took the egg over there. Alright. Ooh. Oh, it's sinking in. I bet it's filling all the spaces between the shredded cheese and stuff. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, it's because it's tipped. It'll fit. It'll fit. Holy cowabunga. Look at that. Can you guys even see that? I'm not picking it up to show it to the camera. You know, I can take the camera to it. Duh. Holy cow. Do you see how full that is? Holy cow. Alright, figured out how to make this work. This is the laptop camera. The phone camera out of storage. And right now it's trying to upload the files to where I need them to be, so you get to see my face. So there's the quiche where we left off with it. So I have to turn the oven up a little bit because I read the wrong recipe, the recipe that I was reading before. Just ignore my kitchen. The recipe that I was reading before said to turn it to 375. This recipe, because I was on the wrong one, needs it at 400. I'm still going to put the quiche in because I don't think 25-degree difference is going to make a lot of difference. I could be wrong. We're going to find out. You can't stop me because this is recorded in the past. Alright. So, ignore, well, you can't see the inside of my stove. Alrighty. Oh goodness, that's hot in the face. Whew. So, while that's baking, I have to look up how long it has to bake for. I'm going to get my phone figured out because it has a better quality camera than this. And actually, my kitchen doesn't look that bad. That's the oils and stuff that we use. This is my coffee. Everything else is stuff that I just put here. So I will talk to you when the quiche is done. We'll see how it went. Alright, so I just pulled it out of the oven. It was like puffed up to here. And it's slowly like, it's doing that thing the eggs do when you bake them. It's slowly falling. Cause see, it's not that puffed anymore. But God, it smells delicious. I wish this wasn't for dinner in like an hour. I do have to look up how to reheat it though, because it's going to be cold by then. I thought this was going to take longer, okay? But look at it. Oh, it's so good. Should I put cheese on top? Because I have cheese. Should I put the cheese on top? No, I'm not going to put the cheese on top because the recipe doesn't say to put the cheese on top. And we're going by the recipe this time. God, it looks so gorgeous. And it's set too. Like, don't grab the hot pan. It's set. Like, it's not wiggling. It's set. It came out of the oven 10 minutes early. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna stop, like, freaking out about it and leave it alone. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys are the best.
You have a good day. And you know what? Allrecipes.com. It's literally just called quiche. It is not called easy simple quiche or simple quiche or anything like that. Just called quiche. And that's the recipe that I made here. I'll let you know in the comments or in the description whether it tasted good or not. Check down below. Coda's freaking out. Gotta go. Bye. I forgot to say that Coda, she's looking at a squirrel, but she says that you have to like and comment and subscribe or she'll be sad. And look at that face. You don't want that face to be sad. You just leaving me? You're not? You silly girl. Have a good day, guys.